Downpour Interactive has announced that they will be doing some final changes to testing some updates, and that they will be updating the game in a couple of weeks. And with me seeing that, I decided that maybe it would be time to make a video on some Onward patch notes. This had been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm glad that I'm finally able to do it. So without further ado, here are the patch notes for June 1st, 2022 of the Onward site reps. First off, we get a word from the developers, stating, "Hello everybody. As we finish wrapping up the final changes and go through testing, we are pleased to announce that in just a few weeks we will be releasing an update to the game. The update will include some new features that they have discussed in previous site reps, as well as a couple of not yet been announced. They're really pushing it to make sure that they address some long-standing community concerns and include features players have been looking forward to. Here are some of the features that are expected to be released with the new patch 1.8.11. First, we start out with the equipment points rebalance. Something that's been long-standing with the community is that they've wanted to do an equipment point rebalance. The equipment points is basically just the points that limit you from carrying as much gear as you want in the game. So the devlog reads, "We've announced this last month and the majority of the community responded positively and are looking forward to the new dynamic this will bring. After several design reviews and testing with our Unit 51, which is the beta testers of Onward, we think this will bring some much needed rebalance to the game. I am all for this, considering the fact that having only 9 equipment points is basically a bit limiting. I know that the whole point of it is to balance it out and keep it a little limiting, but you know, being able to use less equipment does make the game a little less fun, especially because I can't throw 3 flashbangs in a row at somebody and still be able to defend myself with an assault rifle. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next one. Gunstock Calibration. For the hardcore amongst the community, gunstocks can provide better control and accuracy, and soon they'll be able to build on that accuracy with the ability to calibrate their gunstocks to the weapons in the game. This is something that I find very interesting to do. I don't know how exactly they will be able to do that, but I'm very excited to see how they push it through in the future. Direct Game invites to friends on the same platform. Finally! Oh my gosh! So they know that finding our friends amongst the many pages of lobbies at the server browser can be difficult at times. So they have implemented a direct invite feature to give you the option to send invites to your friends that are on the same platform as you. As a cross-platform game, we understand it is important to connect people on other platforms as well. Rest assured, this is just the first step to a bigger plan to help make connecting to any of your friends easier. I am so glad that they are finally adding this, because I wanted to play Onward with so much of my friends, but the only way I could do that is by basically creating a custom lobby, but then the lobbies are like half empty and it just makes the game like a lot less fun. So I'm very excited to see what they bring with this. Movement speed exploit for the jiggling mitigation. So throughout the lobbies, especially in the competitive scene, people have been finding ways to exploit how the network interprets players' movement. In order to address this quickly, they have added a mitigation to help cut down use of the exploit. To avoid making major changes to our movement system and how player movement works over the network, they will be continuing to work on developing a further fix for this issue. What is included in the patch is by no means the final fix. Finally, they're talking about changing the voice chat system. They're changing their voice chat systems, which will bring more stability and fix some minor bugs that were happening with the previous voice chat system. Next up is the segment called From the Dev's Desk, which is just a thing where the developers are basically just letting the community in on the loop of the number of features that they have been asking about. So they're continuing to make improvements on the design and functionality of new animations. However, there has been some delay with getting some animations and IK systems to work exactly how they want them to. We want to make sure that this is done correctly and fully functions well, with the equipment and with the movement design for the day. Each day, we will get our models a bit closer to moving in a more natural way. Next, we're talking about shadow mask lighting. The shadow mask feature remains a priority for them, but other projects must be completed before they can effectively move this forward. Once some of the more major projects are wrapped up, they will be able to get this update back on track and bring focus to improving the lighting for the PC version of the game, which I don't mean to be like brash or anything about this, but like I feel like the Quest, if it can, could probably use some improvement on lighting, because I think this, like you can see right here, this is the PC versus Quest comparison of gameplay. Like this is definitely a more Quest priority thing. I'm not a developer, so do not take this with a seriousness, take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next, they're talking about the intercept map. They state, "We heard your excitement over the upcoming intercept map loud and clear. The passion for the map has resonated so much with them that we just had to share more. As an end to the devs desk, we wanted to provide you with the first ever teaser image of the map. And unfortunately for us, we can't see the image. Dang. Next up, they're talking about the community center. They're saying, congratulations to the IVRL Season 1 winning team, the Raptors. The IVRL is basically the Onward competitive league. They won the North American bracket against Dark Matter, and went on to fight in the European bracket winner, Vikings. After some intense battles, they pulled through and were the IVRL's first official season winners. And an additional congratulations to the IVRL for hosting their first season in Onward Esports. Both IVRL and VRML League seasons are currently wrapped up, and new seasons are looking to start up soon. If you're interested in playing Onward on a competitive level in the Esports League, check out their Discord or head to the League Lounge channel. Next up, here are some community custom map makers that Onward has decided to shout out. We have the Missile Silo submitted by the Garjarbot, Dino submitted by Shieldornio, and Point Exodus submitted by Gritter. The developers then close it with this statement: "We hope everybody will enjoy all the features that the new patch has to offer, and we continue to look forward to the updates that come in the future." And the final send-off for the site rep is to stay frosty. And with that said, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, then please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and also follow my Twitch in the description below, so you can get caught up on some streams and other stuff like that. And with that said, my name is Trentic, and I will be signing out. Peace.
Bunga bunga! Let's go! Let's go!